It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go.
Ballpark in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones.
The number 2 hitter, James Outman, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
One strike.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
One down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Two on, one out. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw home. Save. Tag, and he's out at the plate. But a run does come in to score.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Here's Mookie now, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Out to short, Davidson. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1. Back in Oakland, towing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So digging in, Darryl Hernandez. Hit on the ground might be 2. Muncy. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ruiz over at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one is inside ball 1. The Dodgers up by a run here in the second game of the series. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Noda. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss there. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. The relay, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, center field. And it falls. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Muncy to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Thumbs up empty.
He was strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One-two now. Right side, hard hit. To the plate for one. Relay to first, double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the third out. Dodgers. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Big Daddy drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the DH, Jordan Diaz. That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Up the middle. Sends it to first, and he's out.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Clark Elliott. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail here 1-0. Back here in the East Bay. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The pitch. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Alan Big Daddy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good eye there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1 down, base is empty. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is down low. And he pumped.
Hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers, and he's already singled in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And in scoring position with 2 away. Will Smith now at the plate, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned it left field, way back there. That one opts against the fence. Cut off, throw to second, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Logan Davidson. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. Swing and a miss.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Davidson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now back, second baseman.
And now here is Zach Geloff. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Oakland. It's 5-0. Back in Oakland, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Miller, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Up and in, 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
James Outman getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, James Outman.
Foul ball there. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Swings through that one for strike two. In the air out to center. Ruiz hauls it in for the out. And there are two outs.
Now batting, number 23.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alan Big Daddy, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
And a pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And strike two.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. Bottom of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Noda now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Mookie Betts now.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Miller back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball.
Bounce to third. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground to third, Hernandez whips it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Davidson in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Muncy, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jordan Diaz.
You know, these A's finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Logan.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in for Oakland, Logan Davidson. And a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A's go quickly and quietly there. Not going their way. It's 7. Back here in the East Bay. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman. The line to kick the pitch. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So a man aboard, James Outman, the next to hit. Out to short, Davidson. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now here is Alan Big Daddy. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Davidson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. That one hammered center field. Ruiz going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. No runs, 2 hits, no error. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. gassed it right by him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Geloff hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swings and misses, and that's strike one. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Muller.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander up and throwing. Got a right-hander loosening up as well. Elliott makes the grab, one away. Miguel Rojas digs in now. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Now 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith.
Up next for the catcher, Will Smith.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Muller, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily, but there's nothing wrong.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Left for L.A., and they hold a 7-0 lead. Brown leading things off and takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ryan Noda up next for the A's. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
the catcher.
2 outs, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ball popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Muller back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ruiz calls it in, and there's 1 away. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely punished that pitch, wasn't?
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 39th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not getting...
New pitcher now, Trevor Gott.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and Betts is set down. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. Foul territory. Corrals it, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Oakland's DH, Jordan Diaz. Swings through that one. Ohtani still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles under this one. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Logan Davidson. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Back in Oakland, now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And the pitch. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. God, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. There's one. A sensational double play.
Well, one thing you expect from your man on the hot corner is a strong arm. On display right there as he makes the diving stop. Throws from the knees to start a double play. Wow.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Strike two. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he. Bottom of the ninth. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. And it's fouled away. On the ground to short. Bats up with it. On the run. Sends it over to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
That clips the zone. 0-2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day.
The other way. They'll squeeze it for the final out. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our